Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. I am very happy to introduce you to this new company that just opened up. I believe they launched the first week of July. Now I've been working with them and sampling their products while they were still actually prototypes. And they just sent me those 4 number 10 cans of their product so that I can review it for you guys. All of the individual packs that you see are the leftovers of all of the stuff that they sent me throughout the last couple of months that I've been tasting them and talking back and forth with my representative. Ladies and gentlemen, over the years, every time that I review a long-term emergency food storage, someone always says how unnutritious they are. I've always gotten comments that these foods don't have any real nutrient impact, that they're just pretty much fillers. I've gotten those comments a lot, and people talking about that they have MSGs, that they have artificial flavors and colorings and stuff like that, and I agree with a lot of the comments that I've read over the years. When I found out about this company and I was contacted by the representative, I've been looking at it, like I said, for about the past 2 months, trying everything out and taking a look at their nutritional information. Now, when I show you their nutritional information, you're going to be amazed. This food has a whole bunch of nutrition. It is packed with nutrition. Today, I'm going to review for you guys the Southwestern Medley is called. It's the green one all the way to your left. I'm going to review for you what they call a home-style scramble, which is the one that's like a brown color. And the other green one that's between the brown and the blue is a triple cheesy mac. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you so far what I've tried and how I liked it. And I'm going to give you a snapshot of their nutritional information. That way you guys can pause the screen and take a look at it. Now what you're looking at there, ladies and gentlemen, is a honey granola bar. And this thing is packed with nutrients. I think that this type of food is very good for people that live in small places and don't have a lot of room to store food stuff. The reason I say that is because you don't have to eat all 3 meals and snacks of this type of food to get all of the nutrients that you need in a day. You can eat 1 or 2 servings of this stuff and then fill in the rest of your day with filler foods like rice, beans, pasta and sauce, and things like that. So this is just a great way for you to be able to store a lot of nutrition in the form of food and it not take up that much room. Now, just as an example, I'm going to go ahead and read off the nutritional information for this one granola bar. And then the rest, I'll just leave you a snapshot so you guys can pause the screen and take a look at it. This granola bar has 220 calories, 3 grams of fat, 105 milligrams of sodium, which is really good, 990 milligrams of potassium, a total of 36 carbohydrates, 8 grams of dietary fiber, and only 8 grams of sugar. And it also packs 12 grams of protein. Now listen to the rest of this stuff. Vitamin A has 25% of your daily allowance. Calcium, 25%. The rest of the stuff I'm going to read off to you is 25%. Vitamin D, vitamin K, riboflavin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, iodine, zinc, copper, chromium, chloride, only 2%. Vitamin C, 25%. Iron, vitamin E, thiamine, niacin, folate, 40%. Biotin, 25%. Phosphorus, 30%. Magnesium, 30%. Selenium, 25%. Manganese, 25%. And choline, 25%. Now this here is an apple cinnamon oatmeal. Now let me tell you about this. This one here has 118 nutrients in it. And this is one of the ones that I've tried as well. I forgot to tell you about the honey granola bar. Very good. It's not over sweet and it is extremely filling. That's one thing that I realized with that bar is that it was extremely filling. So I had that for breakfast one day and it took me all the way through lunch. I was very happy with that particular product. The apple cinnamon oatmeal, same thing. Very filling and satisfying. The only thing that I found with it is that I realize, ladies and gentlemen, that we are addicted to sugar. At least I know I am. When I started eating this, the first thing that came to my mind was, man, this needs sugar. It tasted good, but it needed sugar for me. And I was starting to get up off my chair to put sugar in it. But then I stopped. I said, let me try it. Let me clean my palate. So I drank some water. I cleaned my palate. And I said, let me try it and really try to taste it. And once you really try to taste this food and taste what's actually in it, you can taste the purity within the ingredients. And I'm not hyping this up, ladies and gentlemen. That's the honest to God truth. I ended up eating the rest of it without putting any sugar in it because I enjoyed tasting the real food inside of it. So this is another one of the things that I tried. In addition to that, I've tried their rice. They have a rice that's infused. It's just a regular white rice, but it's infused with nutrients. And it tastes just like regular white rice. If someone gave it to me and told me that it was infused with nutrients, I wouldn't know any different because it just tasted like regular white rice. What is my very favorite product out of all of these products, ladies and gentlemen? My very favorite product is this vitamin coffee. It is outstanding. I couldn't believe that this thing has 13 essential vitamins in it. It tastes like coffee, but for it being a powder coffee, I was like, man, this thing tastes great for it being a powder coffee. It was really, really good. I thought that it would taste like coffee, but like with a vitamin flavor or something like that in it, and I was wrong. And even my wife enjoyed it. So that right there is my favorite product. Why? Because I love coffee and I'm addicted to that caffeine, ladies and gentlemen. I truly am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough rambling on. Let's go ahead and review the 3 entrees. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the first one we're going to start off with is the Homestyle Scramble, which is a breakfast dish. Now, this has 2 servings. This is what we're having for dinner tonight with the other ones, so I'm doing 2 servings of each. This has 2 servings, and all it requires is 1 cup of water, boiling water, and then all we have to do is cover it, let it sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll come back to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add boiling water to all of them, but I'm going to show them to you first, that way you see what they look like. And by the way, this actually smells really good. My wife smelled this and said, wow, that smells really good, and I agree. So let's go ahead and add 1 cup of water to this. This is going to be our lunch, ladies and gentlemen, triple cheesy mac. And of course, it's just mac and cheese, but it's their proprietary blend. The last one that we have to prepare, ladies and gentlemen, is the Southwestern Medley. And as you can see, it's rice with spices, some vegetables, and some black beans. This one here is going to take 1.5 cups of water. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this one like this. Because while these are cooking up, you guys can maybe see if it changes. Probably not, it's all cloudy. But I told you guys what my favorite product is, and it's the coffee. And I want to show you what the product that I find least favorable is as well. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad product. It's just that I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I love me some oatmeal raisin cookies. But for some reason, I found that these cookies taste just a tidbit salty. And that's the reason why I'm putting them in my least favorite category. Now, the chocolate chip cookies that they come with, to me, is better tasting than the oatmeal raisin cookies. However, ladies and gentlemen, remember that we're all different and your palate may disagree with me 100%. So let's go ahead and give it a couple of more minutes. We're going to go ahead and open those up, try them out, and I'm going to tell you what they taste like, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all cooked. All right, let's do our first one, ladies and gentlemen. So breakfast is number 1, and this is the Homestyle Scramble. And as you can see, it's got eggs, it's got potato, it's got peppers, it's got onions, and it's got some seasonings in there. And it looks pretty good. It actually didn't come out as mushy or as watery as I thought by putting in the recommended amount of water. So let's go ahead and give it a try. And there you go for a close-up. Let's see. It needs salt, ladies and gentlemen. For real. I think that's a good thing. I'm used to having salt on whatever I want. This tastes really good. I mean, I can taste the vegetables, the eggs, and the potatoes in this very well. But for my palate, I would like a little more salt in it. However, that's what this kind of food is about. It's a nutrient-dense food that is providing you with what you need, not what you're used to or what you necessarily want as far as salts and preservatives and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of salt in this so I can see if I can prep it up for my palate. All right, because some people may not want to put any more salt in this, and that's the main point of why they make it the way they make it. All right, here's our mac and cheese. Let's get this paper plate out of the way. And it's a little bit, there you go. It's nice and, actually it's nice and creamy. Look at that. Let me go ahead and smell it and see what it smells like. It smells like mac and cheese, but it doesn't smell very strong. Let's go ahead and take some. Hopefully I won't make a mess. And give it a nice try. And this is what it looks like up close. Like I said, it's pretty nice and creamy. Let's give it a try. Ladies and gentlemen, I would say that this is kind of like an adult version of mac and cheese. It's very good. It's a little bland when it comes to the salt again. I have a feeling that most of the entrees that they're going to have here, for people that are used to eating a lot of salt in their diet, or more than the recommended amount, it's going to taste a little bland, but you can always put some salt on. This is actually really good. I'm going to give it another bite here, just for quality assurance reasons. And the second bite, ladies and gentlemen, was better. This is probably going to be the one that I take for dinner tonight. All right, let's do our last one. Our last one, ladies and gentlemen, the Southwest Medley, which was pretty much rice and beans with spices and vegetables. Oh, look at that. It settled right in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my wife came over in between recordings, and I was telling her about the mac and cheese and the eggs with potatoes, and I told her that I've tasted a lot of long-term food storage in the past. And this food, to me, you can taste the quality of the ingredients. You really can. You cannot in any way, and this is one of the things that surprised me the most, you cannot taste vitamins and stuff like that in it. You know, like sometimes when you get a vitamin drink or something like that and people say, oh, it tastes like cough syrup. You can't taste any of that stuff, but it's in there. So far, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with this, that it tastes as good as it does, and you're still getting all of the nutrition that you require. So let's give this a try. Let's stir it around first. Make sure that everything is mixed well. I like that it's got black beans because black beans are my favorite, but it also looks like it's got big red beans in them. Yeah, it definitely does. It looks like it's got kidney beans in them. Let's give this one a nice try. I want to get some peppers. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just told my wife, I said, I hope they don't think I'm lying when I tell them that I just think this is really good. Out of the mac and cheese and the egg scramble, or the home-style scramble, and this one, this is my favorite. This just tastes good. And guess what? It has enough salt for my palate. It's not over-salted. It's that you can just taste the vegetables in it. This is good. So I'm going to leave it at that for now, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys find interest in this, then what I'll do is every once in a while when the company comes out with a new product, I'll go ahead and review it and let you guys know what it looks like, what it tastes like, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to go check them out, I will leave my affiliate link down below. However, if you don't want to use my link for whatever reason, you can always go to nutrientsurvival.com. All right, you can go there or use my link, whichever one you want. However, if this is the kind of stuff that you're looking for because you want to store a lot of nutrition in a small space, then I would say go check it out. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this review. And for those of you that are looking for this, I hope you give it a try because I stand by what I said. This is definitely my favorite out of the three. But those other two, they're still good quality products. Having said that, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.